Hello, this is Scorban teaching you a little more about mathematics. Today I'm going to be teaching you about graphing trigonometric functions. To graph trigonometric function, you're going to need to know the formula which I put up here. Well, you do not need to know it, but I would think it would be better if you do know it in order to graph in perfection. You will need to understand and know the limits is from 0 to 2 pi. That is the period. And on the trigonometric function of sine. You also gonna need to know the sine starts at 0 when it does its wave. I can do other tutorials for you to understand how that works. You need to know the amplitude. There is the absolute value of A being the consonant up there. You need to know the period. That is, the formula is right here. It is 2 pi over B, B being the consonant from the formula. You need to know the phase shift. The phase shift formula, it will be negative C over B. You need to know the vertical shift. Then the formula will be the D. And you need to know your unit circle. If you're watching this video and you do not know your unit circle, please turn off the video and start studying it. It's like doing multiplication without knowing your tables. Yes, you can do it, it's not impossible, but more likely you're not going to learn what you're doing, or you're going to learn it halfway. So we're going to be graphing over here later. Right now we want to take all the numbers that we're going to be graphing. So let's do it down here. Okay, so our function is telling us to graph negative sine times x minus pi over 2 in close quotation. So let's do the amplitude. As I told you earlier, the amplitude is the absolute value of A. So A being negative 4, the amplitude will be 4. Now let's do the period. The period, as I told you earlier, actually I want to emphasize that if you didn't pause the video as when I was talking earlier, go back and take all the formulas that I just gave you and have it with you, so you can be able to solve the problems. So on the period, it is 2 pi's over b. 2 pi's over b. So in this case, b is 1. So it will be 2 pi over b, which makes it pi. So the period is pi. Now we want to do the phase shift. The phase shift, the formula is C minus B. There are other ways to solve this, but I'm teaching you the easiest way. I do not want you to know the hard way. If you want to know the hard way, go around, find other videos, but I want you to know the easy way only, so you're able to pass your test. That's it. If you are interested in passing your test and learning the easy way, keep watching the video. If you're interested in becoming an engineer, go and find the hard way. Okay, so we have C being negative pi over 2. So negative C, it will be positive pi over 2 over B, which will be 1. And then this will create the pi over 2. So this right here is our phase shift. If you don't know what phase shift is if you remember in algebra, it will be the horizontal shift. That will be the phase shift, when you move your whole image to the right or to the left. In this case, because it's positive, the image is going to be moving to the right. And then vertical shift, we don't have any positive number here, so it is none. Vertical shift is none. So we have none vertical shift. You want to write that down, that you want to give none as an answer. Some professors are even picky about it. They want you to give none as an answer. So I would recommend you to learn there is none vertical shift. Okay, so let's go back and let's try graphing that. Of course, you will have that in your paper and you will be able to see what I'm doing. You want to divide the 2 pi into 4. 2 pi being the, oops, I came out short here. Let's build a little more. Okay, so actually I'm gonna need to build more to it. Okay, let's make it longer. Okay, so this right here will be 2 pi because that's the period of sine. That's the reason why it's 2 pi. So if this one is 2 pi, and then this one right here will be pi. The second one will be pi because it's half of 2 pi. So what is half of pi? It is pi over 2. And if you add pi and pi over 2, what do you get? 3 pi over 2. If you notice that is in the unit circle, actually all the points that is touching the 4 lines. That actually has a name. I don't remember. Okay, so right now we're doing negative cosine. Negative 4 sine. Therefore, we know that the sine wave goes like this. It starts at 0 and it ends on 0. When it goes up, it's because it's positive in the beginning of the formula. In this case, it is negative, as you see. Therefore, the wave is going to be the opposite. It's going to be like a mirror image. Therefore, we're going to start and doing the opposite. Now, if this image was moved pi over 2 to the right, that means that we have to move the end of the image pi over 2 to the right. So how do we do that? We do 2 pi plus pi over 2. And I'm doing everything so I don't eat a step and you'll be like, oh, you ate a step. I hope you copy that down, what I had written down there. So pi over 2 plus 2 pi's. Right here, you need to add a denominator, which is 2, and this will end up multiplying by 4. So this will be 5 pi over 2. So this is 5 pi over 2. Let me have another color so it doesn't confuse you when I make the drawing. I don't know, I'll pick blue. I like blue. If you like red, pick red. Whatever color you like. I'm really not that picky. Well, actually, that makes me picky if I pick blue because I like blue. Okay, so we're going to start at pi over 2. Pi over 2, it is the phase shift. And that phase shift means that's the point that you're going to start drawing. That's exactly what phase shift means. And what is the amplitude? The amplitude is 4. So let's do 4 up here. It's gonna go up 4, and it's gonna go down minus 4. Right? So we're gonna start up here 4. As a matter of fact, that is wrong. We should start at 0. So we're gonna start over here because it's a sine. Therefore, we're going to go all the way down here. We're going to cross all the way to 4 up here. And we're going to come right back down here. You want to put the dots where the line is gonna be crossing by, because the professor is actually gonna ask you for that. So you want to connect the dots now. Sorry, I'm not the best drawer ever, but and there you go. Your dots are connecting here, 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 and here. And that right there is your answer. That's what the professor wants to see. He wants to see all this as an answer, and he wants to see that you actually put every single unit to the S. Every single unit. And then he will give you full credit. Thank you. I hope you like it. I'm going to be making other videos. I know this looks like a mess, but if you have started your Trig and you understand most of the things that I have spoken, this will not be a mess, and you will actually know and have learned how to graph a Trig function. Right now we just graph sine. If sine is positive, it doesn't go down, it will go up. Let me change the color to show you if it's positive. If it would have been positive, you would have put the dot here, the dot on here, the other dots all the way here, and the other one here. Therefore, it would have been something. Come on, computer, don't freeze on me. Okay, here, something like that. That will be the positive sign. And then you have your wave. Thank you so much. God bless you. Hopefully you learn with me. It's cool being at your service. Bye.